Excuse me, moving the all right, welcome to the gram. That is welcome to the program. Are we going? We are going. Are we good? We're good. Okay, looks like the market is opening soon here, and we will be hoping that all this turns out to our advantage. It's not open yet, but it's opening very, very shortly. We're gonna go ahead and get into where it matters here. We'll try and be on one or the other here. We'll start with AMC, but we might switch quickly. There goes AMC, nicely done. Let's move up with AMC, shall we? And the one we're really concerned about here, and we want to catch it at the right moment. Big. Okay, looks like both of these are just taking off good this morning. Well, it's the most we can hope for at the moment. It's funny how we just started the day and we're already somehow down, even though we're up from last night. That's how it works with these options sometimes. But we are moving right ahead in BBIG. I think that one has a real good chance to run today. Good. We'll see how that turns out. AMC is up, moving along. Now we have this trade amount here, but I think I'm going to be very disciplined with that. Try to be. I know I've said that in the past, only to move a lot quicker than I intended. What we've noticed too is we have seen cryptocurrency run pretty good. Oh man, look at this. AMC is coming down. At least we have big running. AMC is coming down to 43.72, and we're looking at these positions that expire tomorrow. They expire tomorrow now. And not happy about that. These September 3rd positions, they wouldn't really bring in much at this point anyway. See, that's how it's always easy to talk yourself into holding it longer, because it really is the truth. It won't bring in that much more anyway. Big is dropping back a little bit to 914. Still pushing along. We are in these opening hours. Let's open this up to see where we stand on this day with this position. If this thing continues to step back, we may want to consider just dropping some of these just to hold on to. Let's see, our most profitable one at this point is this one from 7 or so. We want to see it hold its value. We want to see it run up. But if it's pulling back, you don't want to mess up with this too much, even though you have plenty of time on it. Yeah, see, it's moving here. Just give it a moment. We'll give it a moment. We definitely want to run with it, but at some point we'll wait and see what it's doing. 926. You know, I don't really want to lose too much today if I can avoid it. We've got AMC continuing the drop here to 43.53, 43.47, 43.46. That just never feels good. Where are the momentum people? And that's the one good thing that I like about Big are these they hang, you know, you've got these contracts that don't expire until the 17th, so that does help, but it's not like there's still a few concerns there, you know. We got to consider that this thing is, you know, can get hurt too here if we wait on too long. And it looks like it's making it come down now. I'm just going to go ahead and slide on out of this 750 position. I really hate to, because I prefer to see it run further. But if this thing starts to collapse on us, we can't have two collapsing options positions. That's just too much. And we have one as AMC already. AMC is a collapsing position right now, unfortunately. Trust me, I don't want it to be that. Okay, so we're going to slide out of this position. We don't have a choice. Otherwise, we're going to lose what we do have in it. So we stepped out of that one. Man, look at AMC still on a slide here. That is so awful. And these are either the times to buy or the times to figure out why the hell you're in it. Remind yourself why. Too many people taking profit today, it feels like. Big has dropped into $8.99. And now you know that's psychological. A lot of people are going to start running afraid that it's going to drop next to 8. That is how it goes typically. We'll go ahead and slide out of this other position. You can't hope yourself to victory. We're above $9 on Big. That's really unfortunate. All we've been doing is trying to catch a break. And it's been tough going. We're now at 43.18 on AMC. I could have slept in today. Okay. Welcome to the day. Yeah, I wish if the plan was to run, I wish it would have ran already. And in the opening hours, if you can't get a good run going, that's really questionable as to when you plan on getting that run going then. And that's sort of the situation we're looking at here. I think I'm going to go ahead and let go of some more of these big positions, and then it runs, and I'm out of it. Well, that's what happens. But you can't be standing in it with your pants down, that's for sure. The one that's really dropping here is AMC. Perhaps I should be talking like that about AMC, but I don't really have the inclination to do that. I don't desire to do that. In fact, I feel like maybe I should buy another AMC and continue to crawl out of Big here. That's really what my inclination tells me, and to crawl out of Big first, perhaps. We'll go ahead and follow through with that. Make sure it's not sitting in order status or canceled. Okay. So now we're out of 2 of those guys. Perhaps we should get out of this while it's not down too far. Man, that sucks. Nobody wants to. I kind of seen Big stepping down, and we're just going to step out of Big while the position, I think, hasn't really hurt us or helped us a whole lot. We're getting out of Big completely until there's more clarity on Big. I don't have any conviction on Big outside of it being a play that was designed. Why is it rejecting? If I want to close the damn position, that's what the hell I want to do. Where are we at here? We got one that said rejected. We have one working. Let's go. Oh, it went down in value, that's all. Okay, let's get it the hell out of there. We went ahead and sold out all those positions. We're still in AMC. Well, there you go. You've seen it. I jumped out of a bunch of positions in Big. I wasn't about to stay in there and just follow them down. Could have been in cryptocurrency. We know Cardano went up over $3. It went to $3.10, and I've been telling you about Cardano. If you're not in Cardano already, Cardano is one of these ones you could do really good on and really make some good profit on, because it's been going up. It's at 304 right now. That's a big push up if you've been keeping up with us here on what Cardano is. And all the cryptocurrencies have moved up a bit, but Cardano, I think, the most. And despite our continued going into the account, it continues to rise up from where we always last seen it. As you can see here, we took money out and it dropped down to $18.50, and then it just kind of, already it's almost at $2 now. So that's just the way Cardano is. Some things are pretty good and other things just keep taking our money. I would say AMC is a bit of a danger at the moment. How much do we have wrapped up into this? It's going to be about 7 cents, $210, $250. So as it is, we have less than $400 in AMC. As it is, everything else was either in Big or something else. Big is just hovering around 887, holding on better than AMC was. Maybe I should have gotten out of AMC. Oh my goodness, what are we gonna do about it, huh? Laugh about it. That's all you can do. All right. welcome this morning if you're just getting with me. I can't tell you that we're making a bunch of money just yet, but if AMC decides to shock us and start flying up at some point, I'll be the first to let you know. Yeah, it could be doing better, that's for sure. I'll be the first to say. Let's see how some of our other plays are doing. Now we still have a little bit here we can put into the market, and I think I will. Maybe, depending on if I see the right opportunity. Let's say AMC has stepped down quite a bit. Maybe I could find a good deal there. People are becoming quite beside themselves. And if the opportunity is found, then, well, there it goes. It's starting to go up a bit just as I spoke. Oh, I might buy. All right, he might buy something. Hurry up and raise the prices. I could just picture him in the back, doing that. This guy in his van, he might buy something. Hurry up, raise those prices. All right, so it's $42.97 right now. Yes, that's the way it's going to be. 43.04, 43.07. So maybe we just might have a bump down and a kick up. Maybe we should have kept those other ones if it works out like that. We'll see. Hey, look, I'm all for it. There's nothing more than that I want this thing to go flying high. That's all I want. So we can get these. Let's say we can get. Well, remember, all these expire this week, though. Yes, they do. All right, well, we'll grab one of these. Okay. Big is gonna move now. Don't tell me after I get out. We're looking at 896 right now on Big. And AMC is starting to step up from having fallen to 42.5 approximately, maybe a little higher than that. Now it's 43.25. And we entered in on a $45 call position that expires on the 3rd here. Just so you know, I won't enter into a whole bunch of those, but that I'm right next to the call price, I went ahead and did it. Really, unless you're right up on the call price in these final days, man, it doesn't make sense to be too far away from the call price. But if you can time it well, maybe you can make some progress, especially if you're coming from the bottom like I am. Well, I'll tell you what. If I can get into some of these longer positions, maybe that's the thing to do right now while they got cheaper on us. So we can get in this 10th 90 call position at 47 cents. We have 38 cents on. Nah, we ain't going to do that one. This thing is climbing in the meantime. Let's make a decision here. Let's roll. Okay, let's see. We can do a 48 call. That's substantially cheaper. Let's see if we can. We'll do one at a time because I hate it when these things cancel on me because I don't have the bank. So we got one in there. Okay, that's good. And these are for. Oh, wait a second. Did I just do another one for the 3rd? I think I did. Yeah, we're gonna cool that. The only reason I had done that is because it's closer to the current strike price. But no. Let's see what the bankroll is right now. 95. Don't spend it just because you have it, right? Look at Big, already back up to 921. I just didn't want to lose money on it at that point. if this thing dropped to like $8. Granted, it's all the way good until the 17th. It's still not my conviction stock. And AMC has a much more of a sluggish time trying to move. And yet I have more conviction with that because of the people behind it, mainly. Because of the nature of those folks. They're not in it just to make money. I get worried when people are in it just to make money. And it's not really much more than that. And that really is what Big is about. Can Big go a lot further? Oh, you bet. But with my account, can it go a lot further? Oh, man, I don't know. I'm too close to, troubled areas in my account, and I don't want to lose this account. So if I play it a bit more cautiously, I won't regret it too much, even though I will regret it some. I'll try not to regret it too much. Well, it seems like both are climbing at the exact same time. If they spend the rest of today climbing, that'll do just fine by me. Both of them can climb for all I care. I don't want to. One doesn't need to fail just because I'm not on it at the moment. That's not how I work. It's definitely not how I work. I'm not nearly that vindictive at all. Alright, well, I can go with this shorter 45 call. I can afford it. If it comes up on us, it'll be doing good. Big is already coming back down again. Trust me, I don't regret coming out of it. It would have to reach, at this point, $10 for me to regret it. Because at any point it could drop down. And, then basically confirm itself as being a mistake. That was a bit rambunctious. Did it cancel? It canceled anyway. Oh, no wonder. Let's try it again. I pushed a little too fast on that. I don't know if I can get it now. It's probably going to cancel again. No, this time it went through. Did it go through, though? Are you sure? I don't think it did. Let's go back to the cancel. Nope, that canceled too. Alright, we'll do it again because it came down a little. We can get in there this time. Do we want to even? I don't even know anymore. I feel like it can run today because yesterday it came down. Even though it came off a bit from its high. I mean, I gotta be in something. I'd rather be in with what I have the conviction on. And I want to see it go up, but man, we'll just hold off a bit here. I told you I'm not that disciplined. I planned on spending it. I did, didn't I? It's 9:46. Alright. We're at 43.21 on AMC. Let's go take a look at some of these other stocks we're looking at here. Yep. Moderna. Let's see if that's running. Moderna's at $3.99. So if you decided to throw your hat into Moderna today, you're up. So you're up a few bucks anyway. Let's see what people are saying over here. We were in this earlier, but we got out because, we just had too much in there. Nope, selling. I'm waiting for it to hit 7. He must be a shorty. And that's it. People are getting on the short side now. They don't, if everybody just stayed on one side, on the retail side, instead of fighting each other, we would have so much more progress. I don't know why we don't do that better. I think we will as the future goes on. The more and more people that get into retail trading, I think the more we'll work together on these kinds of, plays. We're already doing them. In fact, Big is holding up strong over 9. I almost wish I stayed in, but what can I say? Just because it's holding strength. AMC has fallen below 43. It's at 42.91 right now. And, yeah. That to me is just annoying. On all these, on Big, honestly, by now it should be at $12 in my mind. And climbing. I wanted to take it to like maybe $13 or $14, and then take my profits. I don't know if it's going to reach that, and it didn't reach that already, and it should be there. It should be on its next level now. It should have already proven itself, convincing its next level of supporters to get in when I'm getting out. Basically, is the way I look at it. We are nowhere near any such safety zones. And so there's a lot of risk being in it to me, and that it could fall from high places. These are the comments I left in the last few days. Let's see how Regeneron's doing. That was more of a conviction play for me, of a belief. I believe this is going to be going up still. Regeneron is holding a lot of ability, considering it's the only other COVID stock that can really make a move. Alright, let's go ahead and get into, step out of that. There we are. Let's see how the SPY is doing. It's at 453.63. It just isn't too far away from its high. And if you pull back to its weekly chart, it's still near its all-time high. And there it goes. I mean, unbelievable. That SPY is... I still don't know why to this day we're not just doing options on SPY. Every time everybody, oh, well, it's going to start dropping. I don't know about that. It's all it's been doing is rising for the past year. Why do you think today's the day it's going to start dropping? So, Jason, you're big in SPRT today? Let's take a look at it. He's big in support today. Maybe support's where it's at. And it is running a little bit today here. Oh, wow. Are you... Oh, that... No. Okay, let's pull out a bit. We're looking at that a little the wrong way there for a moment. Okay, so this is the minute chart. We're up for today. We're looking at the open here, and it got up to 29 and 28 at one point, but we're up on the day, so we'll see how that goes. And you also got back into Moderna, Jason. Okay, you've been running with that Moderna. I know you've been making some room back on Moderna. You've had some, if you've been a bull in it, which I know all you've got is the capacity to be a bull in Moderna like me, then you've been carrying yourself a little bit better. But a lot of these just feel like sucker plays to me. It's just so hard to be in the market for making money. That's why I feel like we can do good on the short squeezes if we stick together. And a lot of people have a hard time doing that. Ocugen, definitely not a favorite of mine. I feel like this is a scam. I don't even know how it's running into the price it's got now. Okay, excuse me. Okay, so we see, let's take a look at Upstart. That's up 757 if that's your stock. AMD, that's down. Hood, a lot of people were into that, not me. It's up 48 cents. Tesla, here's one that I wouldn't mind to see below 700. I want to see stocks do well that are for the future. Elon has been a bit off his keel. I'm glad that he's got his rockets going up and doing some good stuff, but I feel like he could be doing a lot more. And so I'm breaking up with Elon right now. We're in a breakup right now. He's not doing enough for the people. When he does more for the people, then we can talk about ending our breakup. But we're in a breakup right now. So, that's that. Eyes, I remember jumping on that at one point. That was a long time ago now. And you better believe this I don't know, I used to refer to him as the pump and dump crowd, but really I don't see it like that anymore. It's more about the short squeeze crowd now. And the short squeeze crowd got on Eyes. But they've run from it since then. And Novavax, it's $256.06 right now, up $4 on the day. Man, that stock has been one that's held up for some reason. I feel like it could drop one of these days too, because they're taking so long in getting their product out. And back to big, let's see it. Where is it now? No, 906. I was going to say, surely it must be at $11 because I got out of it. Nope. Let's see AMC. Where is it at? $10 now? It can't be at $10, so we're doing better than that. Not a whole lot better. $42.49. Well, if we're going to get 2 days of negatives on this stupid stock, I may as well kiss goodbye all my ones that are expiring tomorrow. I mean, no sense in selling them. They lost their value. And that suck. It almost feels like this side market, this derivatives market, has been set up for fools like me to go in and lose all my money, and other people that are just as foolish. And no, it should be going up, right? But that they're manipulating it. It's like the side casino to screw us. You know, I just get the feeling that there's so many screwball mechanisms in the market, and you start to have a distrust of the market because of the screwball mechanisms. And we could be doing a lot better, but that's why I've been really liking, Coinbase and crypto, just because you have plenty of time. You can buy, it's like you can buy what position you want to be in, set it and forget it. Your other stupid endeavors, they might lose money, but your crypto's making money. I mean, it's ridiculous. If we just took it in crypto to start with, and just stayed in crypto, and just kept pushing in crypto, we'd be able to achieve every dream that we're working on right now. And all my dreams are built in human accomplishment, togetherness, us all working together. And that's that. I think most people are that. I think most people want to see better for humanity. Look at this. I mean, you would think I made an investment there. That was just a jump up. And I said, as soon as it gets to $3, watch this thing really start to jump now. Jason, are you in crypto, buddy? Christian wants to know how long I've been in this van staring at stock prices. Too long, obviously. Hey, Techno, how's it going? It's good to see you. If that was like some kind of cut down to, because that's how greed hell likes doing things, finding one another, see who's suffering and cut them down. That's not my cup of tea. This is more of a reflection of how life is going to look for you, likely, Christian. You might want to think about that. And think about what good things you could do now to make life better for people around you. Or guess what? You're going to end up in a van like this, so for sure. For me, it's a choice because I want to help you, but for you, it won't be a choice. Alright, it's coming on 10 o'clock. And at this time, I usually make it a judgment call whether I want to stay in for another half hour or not. I think that we're kind of slugging along here on AMC, And we'll keep an eye on all of our plays. We'll keep an eye on Moderna, which we want to see them all going up. I'm in it for you guys too. We want to see BBIG, which now is $8.99. It's just not a very good day to be in these positions, apparently. And I stepped out of a bunch. I said, nope, I'm done. In fact, I might need to step out of AMC before long. If I have something to pull out of this thing, if it's just going to lose value like this, it might be better off stepping out of these September 3rd positions and take out of it what I can get now. Because there still is a certain amount of value in this. It's roughly, $170, I'd say. Should consider taking that out. It's $160 approximately. Or I can keep those in there. Oh man, tough call. It's all in a whether AMC finds its legs. I'm not so sure AMC will find its legs. Yep. So I'll end it with a little talk here for this morning. I will check back in, especially if AMC starts running. I'll come on and I'll root for that and hope to see that go through the roof. It's already pushing back towards 43. Maybe we might get lucky on one of these positions here. It might turn out well. Although I just wouldn't hold my breath on it yet. Need a little bit more of a confirmation on it. But we are see the path here. It's kind of obvious what it's doing. It'll drop and then you get some green, and then it'll drop and then you get some green, and it seems to be either now it'll continue going up, which will be a breakaway. We'll want to see it go higher than its previous peak if that's the case, which means it needs to go to 43.39. And if it can't manage that and it drops again, then it's likely and gonna stay on that same path, and then it'll fall maybe even below 42. But yeah, the whole thing with the effort that I make, and a lot of the people who watch me know this, is I want to see the world be a better place for young people and older people alike, that we can all make progress together in the market and address the human value things that are holding major progress back. I've had too many people die on me to even continue playing this fake game. I don't do it so well. So instead, I have goals, and if I can't reach those goals, there's not much of a difference for me in being broke or having money. I'm so focused on those goals. And if you know me at all, you know all of those goals aren't for me at all. They're not for let me, build my own life up and forget you. So what are they for? They're all for you. My goals are actually built around you. They're built around building up our world, our shared world, human value, and going around reminding people of that human value. And I talk about it, but I don't want this video to be too long. The reasons why it's so important I just feel like there's so many greedy devils out there that don't realize what they're selling cheap. They're selling themselves cheap. Well, it's hard to say how this is going to turn out for AMC today, other than looking at what we see so far. BIG seems to be having a bottom of about 871. Yeah, I got to be careful with these momentum plays, because you get in them, you only have so long to get out before you get smushed. Alright folks, I'll be back on if something special happens. Talk to me in Discord.